I got specks all over this. I don't know where from. Actually, I'm a little low on that. Use the other white. Oh, there's probably enough for this one at least. We'll just use it on this one. I'm sure it'll be just fine. Oh, I don't have my fan on, which makes it nice and quiet, but I usually put it on when I'm pouring. Then this is nice non-toxic paint, but it still can get a little bit fumey if you're sitting right here at it. Oh yeah, no, I think that was plenty to start as a base coat. Yeah, I might try something a little different today. I haven't quite worked it all out yet in my feverish brain. And I was thinking I might try a press one. You know, press a plastic sheet on that. Let's let me just get a bunch of different colors in here. I think I may do a flip cup. Changing our mind even as we speak. I shook that up a little more. And we'll just get a bunch of different colors. Oh, that's right. That is not the color I thought it was. Let me see here. A little bit of orange for me. It's already mixed up, just not in the thing. Oh, good morning, Hubert. I didn't know if you'd be up, quite so bright and early, but Steve has a headache, and I thought, might as well get out here and do some pouring. What is that? That might be a lizard crimson. Whatever it is, didn't want to come out of there. Oops. Go ahead and clear it so it's cleared out for the next time. Just pop that little bit of dried paint right on out of there. Oops. Just wanted to put a little of this in here. A little bit of gold in there too. I haven't decided yet. Maybe even metallic gold. I do that. This might be a little thick. I might want to thin that down a little bit more. Just thinking some metallic gold might work. A little bit of this. I like that. I tend to like this color, so I think I'll put a little bit in there. A couple drops again. Not sure I shook that up right enough either. That's a little better. And then I was thinking some metallic gold. Where did I keep that for myself? Oh, way over here. I'll try that. Not quite sure where to put it, so I'm just going to put it here in the corner. I'll let that sort of set there for a minute. In general, I might get some forms down here. Put a couple of drops of black. Not a lot. It's not black. Keep thinking I see it, and I don't quite. Not there. That's not it. I heard a little bit of that in here. A little copper in there. Oh, copper's blocked as well. Oh, no. It's shaking that well. Alright, let's try this. I'm going to go ahead and blow this as well. Quite enough to be getting over there. So let me see. Maybe just add a lot more white in here. Get this up there. It's not too bad. I could use a little bit more oomph. Make a lovely sky. Let's turn that back around. Yeah, that looks pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the little puffy guy. I'm going to leave that this way for the moment. Might need more paint in here, but I'm just going to see real quick. A little bit more paint here in the middle, I'm thinking. In there, get more oomph to it. I know the colors are there, they're just a little bit buried. There's like no paint right in this one little spot. I either need to bring some down or up, one of the way. I'm bringing it up. And there's just I'm just going to touch it. I can't take it anymore. It's just going to touch that in there and get that one spot of canvas going in there. But this I wish was a little less blue in the back there, although I think it'll be okay. I'm going to get something a little darker over to this side. It's not looking too bad. Ooh, I kind of like that. That kind of waterfalled in there, didn't it? I can't get this to turn off. Hang on. There we go. Finally got it. I'll get a little stick or something here. Just probably somewhere a little better. Like that. That looks okay. A little bit over here. Let's fill that in. Doesn't quite the form I like, so it's just kind of move that around a little bit. Well, I'm not too sure what went on there. That's okay. I think I'd like to get this darker bit over here isn't too bad. I think I'd like to work that out though. Let me get this one back over here. I'm going to work that in a little bit. I'm kind of a big rock coming in there. Not too bad. I have a cap off somewhere. Where might I have had a cap off? I mean, I have a cap sitting here, so it came off something. Somebody I didn't recap. Those all look like they have caps, though. And that all has caps. Is it one of these? Somebody's tappers. Well, let's just put this where I know where it is and put that right there. Then I know where it is, and when I see the thing that doesn't have a cap, I'll know where the cap is. At least that's a theory I'm going to live with. Now we have a little bit more of this. I need to put that, I think, I'm not real happy with these colors. I think I'm going to put this right along in here. And I might go ahead and blow that downward. Let's give that a little bit more of a chance. Now I'm going to turn this over and blow it the other way. Oh, how interesting is that? It retains some of that, those markings. Bring that down in there. Oh, that's pretty. Not sure what went on there, but let's just cover that with that. That is kind of interesting. Let's turn this back around. I am not finding that particularly. What I want to do is bring some of these darker ones back up if they're living underneath there, as they sometimes are. The thing I'm not real pleased with is this transition here. Maybe if we can just soften that. I may even try a little bit of a, maybe just lace it on there. And kind of soften this area here. Oh, kind of did something really funky there. I pounced that back in there. Now this is starting to look like a waterfall as well. Let's see if we can't do something with that. It's a distant waterfall. We have plenty of white down in here. It's been a while since we did one of these waterfall ones. What I'd like to do, so maybe get a straw. Take that one handy. And turn that again. See if we can get that waterfall to fill in a little better. That might look a little more like a waterfall off in the distance there. I'm going to mess up the waterfall we just did. And maybe get a little more of a sweep here with a darker color. Do I use that or indigo? Let's try a little indigo. I think I'd like to get just a line in here, as though this is a darker, ledgy thing in here. Let's try that. Maybe a little swipe for that one. And see that a little more over here too. Too much paint in this area. I try and fix that. Okay. Well, that's a little bit more ledgy looking. Let's see if we can smooth that out with the blower. This one, I don't know if I have enough paint on there to do anything blowy-wise. This one I should. Oh, that's getting some more of those pretty colors right back out of there. Good. That's what we want to see. This guy here needs more paint. There's not enough paint to do anything with on that side. I'm going to put a little bit more of it in here. Oh, where's that other one? That's what we'll do. Put a little more purple. Where's that purple? Where's that purple hiding? Here we go. Just layer this on here. Put a little of that dark back in there as well, I think. See if we've got enough to blow on out of there. I think so. Need to add a little more of the dark, but let's try that. That part there just didn't have much to mix in there at all. That's okay, but like I suspected, I want a little more of the darker color in there. I might put a little of this red in there too. I think we'll do that like we did with the other one, kind of swipe it first and then blow it back out there. Let's get a little bit of this here. Oh, this side here, this does not seem to retain in that paint. That's a little better. Oh, well, that's interesting. It's like there's that distant waterfall and like a little bit comes in front there. I may leave that. add a little more white paint in there. This isn't actually what I intended to do with the foreground here, but let's see. I'm going to see how that looks. Have that little bit of a line of white in there. It doesn't look good. We'll take it. It's almost as though it's back there and then it finishes up out here, which could be a thing that happened, of course. Let me get that color again. Not quite as white as it should be, but that would be something that would be really easy to add later that might be harder to add now. Okay, now this, like I said, not exactly what I was thinking I'd do with this painting, which is fine. I like it when it does its own thing. It's like it's doing the thinking for me. Maybe like that. I just want to smooth out some of these surfaces. That one in particular, I'm not sure about. Let me see. Oops. I kept starting it and stopping. It's very frustrating. Oh, there we go. That comes down there a little better, I think. Both these could sort of disappear into mist, really. Let me see if I can just add some white here to the corners. No reason why not. And I'll probably just blow that in here, but I'm going to cover it a little bit and then use the blower. So we'll have that look hopefully a little bit like mist coming in there. I'm not sure where I've got paint and where I don't. Just going to make sure I've covered in there. We've got a little limestone. Let's try to get that. Maybe bring the mist up a little higher in the corner. Every time I bring it up, it comes back down. Okay, we'll just do it, maybe do it kind of gradually. That's what we're looking here. Oh, it got a little bright in here, didn't it? The sun came out and suddenly that painting is very bright. Let's see if we can fix that. Properties, videos. Let me just bring that down one little notch and see if that looks okay. It's a little closer probably to what it looks like now. Then this will be one where I'm hoping we can add a lot of details to after it dries, like, you know, like I like to do. Because I actually ran out of those, started running out of those paintings. I thought I had so many I'd never run out, and yet managed to. See if there's anything else we see. I'm going to add a little bit more white. I might add just a little bit more white to that waterfall while it's here. Get some on here. This white was a little thicker, so I thought it might actually look better for this purpose than the white. Let's see if we can just get a little bit more in here. There we have it. I'm going to go ahead and add that in there. I said I can do this after easy enough, but if I have it here, I might as well try and get it in there a little better. This is sort of painting where hopefully after it dries I'll see places to do all kinds of stuff. I can see that almost looks like a road coming through there already. This is a little funky here. I'm not sure I like that. Let me try and tone that down a little bit. That looks okay. Everything here looks alright. That looks a little like a bump. There we go. Like I said, not exactly what I thought I'd do, but it's a kind of a strange shape there. It was not benefiting anything. I'd like to bring maybe that mist up, see if that comes up a little bit higher as mist on this corner. Benefit that. It looks a little strange now. I can just sort of work with it a little better. That's not too bad. This is a little strange here, but then again it could almost be, I bet that's the sort of thing I could think of something to do with it after. There, it's a little more toned down. This section here, I'd like to connect that to look a little bit more like this is one mountain, maybe up connected in here. Okay. So let's start here. Here. I think that looks better. See if I can blow out some of those little bubbly things down here. Yeah, I think that looks better there. Anything else I wanted to smooth out? Smoothing that out. There's a spot down here that looks funky. And that's nice. It kind of made a new little peak in there. And that sort of works for me. I'm going to leave that like that. It's a little strange shape. I think it'll be fine though. Let me get this to close again. There we go. A little more one way or the other. All right, well, obviously I'm just playing